All right. I think Ted and I think we're live now. We just started the duel against Eagle Grove, started at 106 pounds. Nicholas Messersmith earned the fall looks like in the first period there. Sorry, Ted and I were missing a little bit of action as we were getting things connected.
You bet, you bet. Yeah, we, sorry for the delay here. We had to go back quite a ways to pick up the camera, and we got it running now, so we're good to go. But I found a new gear in the car today. So anyway, next up we got Preston Byer at 113 here. So looks like he's going to wrestle Eagle Grove's Andro Ozoka, freshman. The first meet that we wrestled was Osage against Rockford. Rockford only had three wrestlers, and all three of our wrestlers got pins. And you want to go over that when you can get a chance to, Rob, the 3 pins here. So.
Yep, we sure can. So going back to that Rockford-Osage duel, the duel started at 285 pounds. Ledger Niels went out there wrestling, got a takedown pretty quick in the first period, and if I remember correctly, he put in a cross-face cradle and pinned Rockford's 285-pounder on the edge of the mat there, so that was a fall. We earned forfeits from 106 all the way through 144, and then Tyson Stangl wrestled Alex Baltus from Rockford. Surrendered the first takedown to Baltus, and then didn't give up. I don't know that he gave up another offensive point from there. Went on to go up, was going to tech fall him in the third period, put him on his back, and ended up earning the fall. Then Osage got forfeits from 157 through 175, double forfeit at 190, and then Ryan Baer got a fall over the 215-pounder.
Great. In this match right now, Preston Byer is up 6-0 right now, getting more back points. 36 seconds left, and that's a fall for Preston. In the first period, 35 seconds left on the clock. So we're going to come out here at 120.
So Osage takes a 12-0 lead with the 2 falls there. Nicky Messersmith at 106 and Preston Byer at 113 pounds. And now Osage is open at 120 pounds. So Eagle Grove earns a forfeit. That makes the score 12-6 Osage.
Next up at 126, we're going to have Jasper Sonberg. Looks like he's going to wrestle Jackson Babcock, a sophomore. I don't have a lot of history on Eagle Grove. It looks like they've got 3 wrestlers that are pretty darn good. 126-pounder was a state qualifier last year. 157-pounder was a state qualifier last year, and the 175-pounder was a state qualifier last year. So that's what we've got to kind of watch, those 3 weights. So right now we're at 126. We got Jasper Sonberg out here. He's working on, gets a quick 3. Got a deep half on the left side, a wrist tie on the right. Trying to bump him here. So with that forfeit for us at 120, that Osage leads then 12-6 over Eagle Grove. Now he's getting real close to getting back points. Should be counting on it, but Eagle Grove's trying to hip over here. Sonberg covers good. Getting a little high. Now he's got a 1 count. It's not enough. Sonberg's working on a cross-face cradle. Gonna run the butcher, it looks like. Needs to break him down, come back around behind him. Now he's trying to lock up the cradle. He's got it locked up. Suicide cradle. He's got him on his back. Getting the count. Close to getting it. That's a fall.
There it is.
So Jasper Sonberg gets a fall at 126. That takes us up to 132. It's going to be his brother Easton Sonberg is going to come out.
And don't mind me, Ted. I'm just pulling up on Track Wrestling the wrestlers that are checking in, so that we have.
The actual wrestlers.
Yep, just to make sure that we're tracking on that.
And Easton's a junior here for Osage. He's going to take a forfeit, so that's going to take us up to 138. It's going to be Jacob Vance is going to come out here at 138, and he's supposed to be wrestling Jalen Ketlow, a junior. I'm sorry. Jason Babcock is the name, sophomore.
Okay, Jackson Babcock is who checked in, Ted.
Yep.
Jackson Babcock for
Jackson
Eagle Grove.
Babcock, yep. Once again, Osage wrestled Rockford first in wrestling, Eagle Grove second, and the last duel of the night will be Lake Mills. Lake Mills' dual record right now is 24-5. They've got a pretty good dual record. Eagle Grove's dual record is 9-8. Osage is 16-5 right now, and Rockford is 0-18.
Yeah, it's tough to get any wins when you've only got 3 wrestlers, that's for sure. Well, neither wrestler here is committed much. Looks like Vance there on an outside single. Switches off, takes him down. Yeah, I just saw the Eagle Grove wrestler and Lake Mills wrestler at 138 were in a 4-3 match deep into the third period, and then Eagle Grove got a reversal and back point to win 9-4.
It's pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, they were very evenly matched. 2 different style wrestlers. The Lake Mills wrestler is kind of a longer, lankier wrestler, so be eager to see how Vance matches up against him.
Vance has just gotten 2 takedowns now. He leads 6-2. Now he gets some third takedown. He leads 9-3 now with the cut. And again, that makes it 12-3.
24 seconds left in the first period.
Cuts him again. 12-4 is the score right now in the first period.
Yeah, it's tough not to get a little hasty on those just when he's been giving up a bunch of takedowns.
Right.
You know, you get into a mode where you think any shot will do, but we still got to set him up.
Yeah, Eagle Grove just tried the headlock. Luckily, it didn't work. So that's the 5th takedown. Scores 15-4 right now going into the second period. Vance going to pick both up.
Well, he's going to need 2 takedowns here if he's working on the tech fall.
That's right.
Up 11, 15-4 here to start. Eagle Grove takes a shot. Ooh, it looks like he's going to try to throw again.
Dancing on an outside shot. Cuts a corner. Takedown for Vance. That makes it 18-4. Going to go for some back points here.
He's got a half in here.
Yep, tight.
Turning him.
Plenty of time.
Yep, if he settles
That's close to a pin here.
Right.
Real close. That's the fall. The minute 29 left in the second period. Jacob Vance gets the fall for Osage. That makes the team score Osage 30, Eagle Grove 6. Next up at 144, we're going to have Blake Fox come out. It looks like they're going to maybe be open here.
Yeah, they forfeited 44-50 against Lake Mills, I noticed on the other mat. Their 57-pounder won the winter set tournament this past Saturday.
He sure did. He looked tough. And like I say, that's one of the wrestlers that I talked about that was a state qualifier last year. He's a junior. We'll see if he comes out at 57. That looks like him coming. So Tyson Stengel gets a forfeit also at 150. Then next up at 157, it's going to be Ty Voigt. He's going to wrestle, I believe he's going to be wrestling Hayden Schaefer.
Yep, that's him checking in, Ted.
Like I say, he's state qualifier last year at 150. Not rated right now, but Rob and I did see him last weekend at Winterset win that tournament, so nothing to sneeze about there. He's tough. He looked good down there too. Team score 42-6 now in favor of Osage. started at 106, so we're going to finish this meet at heavyweight. I don't think Ty saw this Eagle Grove wrestler down there. I don't recall that he did.
They did. They wrestled in the semifinals, Ted.
Oh, they did.
And so,
okay.
yep. So obviously, with Schaefer winning that tournament, he
Sure.
came out on top in that match. So,
Okay.
looking to get a revenge match here, hopefully
Sure.
for Ty.
Good scrabble on the edge of the mat. No points.
Right. Okay, minute 25. The clock was a little wonky for a second there.
Good exchange there on the edge of the mat. No points yet. Ty's got a good underhook on the left side there. Eagle Grove takes a inside shot, nothing yet. Right on the edge of the mat. Ties in deep on a leg. Needs to pull him back in.
Yep.
Cut the corner.
I
He's
like
getting
our
close.
position here.
Keep him on the mat. That's
Nice
going to be
work.
3 takedown for Ty Voigt. Right on the edge. That's a very important place to score. They changed the rules this year, so any point that you have on your body inside the circle, you can get points. You can get a takedown or back points.
Right,
All
we
you have
got
to have is, all you have-
23 seconds left here in the period, so excuse me.
all you have to have is a toe in, and you can
Yep,
score
that's it.
points.
That's it.
Or a hand or a finger or anything.
Whatever it can
1
be.
point.
You can, and you know, if you're the top man and you're putting a guy on his back, just a part of him needs to be in. You can be off
Right,
the mat.
right.
So it's not even just a wrestler in control that needs to have a.
1 point either guy. 1 body point. Ty leads 3-0. 20 seconds left in the first period. Nice
Looking
breakdown.
tough on top there. Okay, 2-1. All right, Ty's can end that period. Up 3-0.
Eagle Grove defer.
They did, and then we went neutral, Ted.
Yep.
Tries an outside shot there. Oh,
Good shot by Ty.
little re-attack with the
Indeed.
high crotch there, or could have been a knee pull.
See if we can score on the edge of the mat again like we did. Now Eagle Grove's tough. They're going to call it off the mat, which
Yeah, I don't know if that was going anywhere
No.
with the position they were in.
right, no control there. And nice shot right off the bat.
There it is.
Ty's got an ankle, but he needs to hang on to it. Oh, now they're going to give. I'm pretty sure they're going to give a takedown to Eagle Grove. Yep. Scores 3-3 right now in the second period. Team score: Osage 42, Eagle Grove 6 right now. Ty breaks away for 1, so he leads 4-3. Going to take a little injury time here on Eagle Grove. He's got an elbow brace on. He's going to have to get it re-wrapped up. I saw him do this several times down at Winterset last weekend.
Mm-hmm. Ty's been in deep on a few shots here. Finished the
looking
one in
good.
the first. Looking really good. Looks like we do have a JV match going. Joey Church is wrestling over on the other mat against a Lake Mills wrestler.
42 seconds left in the second period. Voigt leads 4-3 right now. Eagle Grove's in deep on a leg. Ty needs to straighten the leg out. Goes for an all or nothing. He gets the all.
Got it.
He's got him tight. 26 seconds left in the second period here. He's got him pretty tight. That's a fall.
He got the fall.
It's the fall. He avenges the loss from last weekend.
Sure does.
I think that elbow really hurts now.
I'm sure it does, too.
All right.
We've seen Ty do that a few times this year.
Yep. Next up, we got Brock Trees at 165.
Okay.
Connor Garvin, I think they said. Maybe Carter Bjorklund.
I think Bjorklund is,
okay,
is
be a
what I
sophomore.
heard.
Yep. Brock Trees is a junior here for Osage. Brock's aggressive. Run him right off into the bleachers here.
Yep.
No points. No points.
He did a nice job of slowing down, turning the brakes on there. That could have been Eagle Grove could have been hurt in a bad way. They were headed straight for the bleachers.
That was a nice straight there. That's a beautiful, beautiful shot there by Brock with the takedown for 3. Just about put him on his back right there. Minute 30 left in the first period.
Yep, my track just came up. It is Carter Bjorklund. Is who Brock's wrestling here.
Brock's working on a wrist. He's got the wrist pin behind his back. Working for that farmer's pin. Goes with the cow catcher. He's getting back points. Pretty tight. Minute 7 left. Just needs to settle in. There's a fall.
He got it.
Yeah,
it's tough to fight it. You know, you get a kid with that cow like that.
Yeah.
It's tough to fight off. I mean, anytime you can get that deep, you know, you get that head scoop that way with the arm the other way. Almost similar position as if you end in a half Nelson there and you bury it. But
virtually impossible to get out of.
Yeah.
Next up at 175, we got Gavin Muller. Jaden Creetlow, junior for Eagle Grove here coming up. Now he's one of the 3 that I was talking about. There was a state qualifier last year at 175, this Eagle Grove Jaden Creetlow. So he's a junior. Gavin in quick on a leg for a takedown for 3.
Now, Creetlow, he finished 7th at the Winterset tournament this past weekend, a tournament that Gavin got 3rd in.
Sure.
Gavin lost in sudden victory to the eventual champion in the, was that in the quarterfinals or quarterfinals?
Second round.
It was,
yeah. Yep.
So
it's got him deep. It's got him deep here. He's getting close to
got
getting
a bar
back
arm,
points.
far
trying
side
to stack
half.
him up. And jump across and drive it. Oh. The arm got a little bit high in the back.
Got a little high.
But
it's tough to call that when you got a half Nelson in. But
right. He knows what he can do. He knows what he can do now here with him. So 3-0, Gavin leads here with a minute 24 in the first period. Bumps him right away. Got a deep half in on the right side. Bumping him again. Got the wrist tie. Got a wrist tied up underneath. Still got that wrist tie on the left side. He's got it behind his back. Trying to bump him ahead, break him down. Plenty of time here, 52 seconds left in the first period yet. Oh, now he's going to stack him right up over the top.
Oh, he looked like he was starting to slip out of it, but Gavin just hipped into him. And
he's getting back points for sure. Now if he can settle back, he's settling. Oh, Eagle Grove rolls back out of it. Gavin gets 4, but Eagle Grove stands up. Probably going to get, I'm going to say 1 escape here. No, they gave him 1 escape. 7-1, favor of Gavin. He's a straight leg. reach back and peel that hand off. There he goes. He does it. And then that's a takedown. That's going to beat Gavin Muller. Leads 10-1 here now.
That worked out quite well for Gavin. I mean, I don't know that I saw separation, and then the Eagle Grove wrestler dropped in on his leg. I think Gavin was in a great position for a sprawl and got heavy hips and gets the takedown. But
yeah, we're going into the second period, and Gavin leads 10-1. Like you say, there's a few Osage wrestlers that are wrestling JV against Lake Mills on the other mat.
It's like we got Barrett Marzin wrestling at the moment. Just starting anyway.
It's like he leads 7-0.
Oh, he does, yeah, at the start of the second period.
Yep.
Somebody went neutral, threw me off a little bit.
Yep. Gavin bumps him at the start of the second period here. Controlling the wrist real good here. Working on the farmer's pin.
Oh, if he can, he could have got that line. Oh, he's
getting a little loose on it. He's a maintain control here. Nice mat return.
It's like it looks like he's got a cross face and an elbow there, like he's going to work a cradle. Tough to see from this angle.
Oh. Gavin still leads 10-1 in the second period with 1 minute left. Pretty much controlling this match. Close to there he's getting a count on back with a quick tilt. He's got a wrist tie on the left side. You're going to get 3 back on that. They give it to him, 13-1. Just needs to do it one more time. Well, okay, Gavin cuts him, so it's going to be 13-2. And again, quick on a leg. And that's a takedown to his back. Getting the back counts. Should be counting. Calls him off. Gave him 4 back. That's going to be a that takes ball. It up to 20-2. The match is over. All right.
And it's looking like Eagle Grove is going to be open at 2:15. I don't see him sending a wrestler up.
Let's see. Where's our 190? Or did Gavin bump up to?
No, I think it's going to be a double forfeit at 190.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yep. Double forfeit at 190. Okay. Ryan Baer is going to get a forfeit at 2:15. He's going to go out and get the forfeit. Yep. Ryan receives a forfeit, so. All right, so we're going to have a match at heavyweight. Ledger Neals is going to come out here, senior for Osage. He's going to wrestle Jesus Baez, I guess, senior for Eagle Grove. I think we saw him have a really good match right when we walked in. We were setting stuff up. The crowd was going crazy. I'm not sure if he won or lost. I think he got beat by the Lake Mills wrestler.
Yeah, well, Lake Mills was Wyatt Hanna, who's I think he's ranked 3rd, Ledger 4th.
Right.
That'll be a highlight match when we get into that Lake Mills duel.
Sure will. Ledger in deep right off the bat to his back. Got a 1 count. Going to get 2 back. They're going to give him 2 back on that. So Ledger's going to lead 5-0 right now. He counted 2 anyway. It's not on the scoreboard yet. Ledger cuts him. Should be 5-1. Score's wrong.
Yep. Oh, he gave him 3.
Oh, 3. He decided to give him 2.
Oh, no, 2.
3 and 2.
Oh, that's
there
what
we
he's saying. 3 and 2.
There we go.
Gotcha. All right.
Should be 5-1.
Yep, we got our square that's up there correctly.
Team scores 60-6. Osage leads Eagle Grove.
Tries the arm spin.
Yep. Ledger just jumps right down on him for a takedown for 3. Makes the score 8-1.
Oh, we're locking this cradle up.
Deep on a cradle, tightening it up. Ledger's been looking good.
He's been tough with this cradle, too. It's amazing to me when you can lock up a heavyweight.
Big guy
you
like
know what
that.
I mean? And
Right.
he gets it.
A lot of area to
He's
cover.
not
That's
feeling
a
good.
fall. That is a fall. Ledger had a good weekend last weekend. He won the Winterset tournament by fall in the finals last weekend. That's going to be the end of the duel here. Osage against Eagle Grove. Final score is going to be 66-6. And I wonder if we're going to wrestle Lake Mills right away. It looks to me like we possibly could here.
Yeah,
maybe
I think
a little
there's
bit.
been enough time to get I think it's a 30-minute rest is all this
Okay.
year. They dropped that down from, I think it was 40 or 45 last year.
Sure. There's a few more JV matches they're going to probably try to wrap up, and then we'll be right into the grand finale here, Osage against Lake Mills. So. Lake Mills has got quite a few wrestlers that are pretty tough. At 113, they've got number 4 ranked Lucas Oldenkamp, senior, placed twice, went to state 3 times. At 150, they got Stevie Brandenburg, ranked 4th, placed and been to state. At 157, they got Hayden Helgeson. He's placed twice at state. At 165, they got Cody Cox, senior, state qualifier at 145 last year. At 190, they've got a state qualifier, Andrew Grubund. And at heavyweight, like we were talking about this, Wyatt Hanna, ranked 3rd, got 4th last year at 215 and a state qualifier in 23 and 22. He's ranked right ahead of Ledger Niels.
Yeah, he's ranked 3rd. Ledger's ranked 4th. I believe they wrestled twice last year and split.
Okay.
I believe Hanna they were both at 215. I believe Hanna beat him in the duel. And then I don't remember if it was the semis or the finals of the conference tournament, but Ledger ended up winning by fall in that match. He might have been down by a point or two and got a reversal and a fall.
We're looking for fireworks in that match tonight.
For sure.
So that, like I say, we're going to start at 113, so that will be the heavyweight match will be the second to the last match in the next duel. So I would say by that time, after that heavyweight match, we're going to definitely know who's going to win the duel. So, but it's going to be tough. Like I say, Lake Mills has got 7 guys that I just talked about. They got a lot of experience and medals, and just going to depend on how we match up.
It sure will. As we're looking at that, we're open at 190 today.
Right.
So we're giving up to that, the Andrew Grunov.
Yep.
But again, that heavyweight match is going to be fire. We don't have a 120-pounder today. We have 2 113s.
Okay.
So not sure how that's going to shake up.
Right.
I'm going to find on track where Eagle Grove and Lake Mills wrestled and kind of get an idea of who Lake Mills sent out there.
Sure, you bet.
Lake Mills won that duel 57-19, so Eagle Grove did get a few matches on them. Let's see. It looks like Lake Mills is open at 106. Is that what it's showing on your program? Oh, it is, yeah.
Sure is.
Yep. So depending on the coin flip, I suspect Coach Jennings might work to our advantage to maybe try to get Preston into the match. The Lake Mills kid got pinned at 120, so depending on how that shakes out.
Sure.
But I think we'll have an idea of what, since Lake Mills, if they only have one listed at 13, if they're only one deep,
right?
We could just send out kind of whoever we wanted to there.
Looks to me like Lake Mills is senior heavy. They've got quite a few seniors on their starting lineup, so they're going to be tough. And I'm not sure. What are they rated dual-wise? Do you know, Rob?
They are rated 8th.
They're rated 8th. Okay.
Yep. So they've got currently, as you look at that, we talked. Just last week when we wrestled in Nashua, we were 4th at the time. Then Jessup was 5th. Nashua was 6th.
Right.
And I believe they have Denver at 7, Lake Mills at 8 currently.
Okay.
And then the results of that duel were just that Osage and
Sure.
Jessup flip-flopped. Now, Lake Mills and Nashua have split this year. So I believe Nashua beat them early, Now, as I understand it, Nashua has had a little bit of a injury bug, has hit a couple of their guys.
You guys out.
But then Lake Mills and Nashua wrestled again at Battle Waterloo in the 5th place pool, and Lake Mills won that one. If I remember correctly, they won it by a point, so not sure the back and forth on that one, but again, they split. So maybe that's why they have the,
Sure.
you know what I mean, just so close in the rankings there. But
And typically the top 8 rated teams get to host a regional.
yep.
So it's nice if you can be rated in the top 8. You don't have to travel that way. So
Yeah, so I don't imagine, at least for Osage, that the results of this duel, when you have 2 top 8 teams, it should knock one of them out of the top 8. I don't
Right.
imagine that should happen.
right.
You know, I feel pretty good about where we're at in getting that. You know, the state's going to be, it's going to be really tough for them to do some matchups, I think, just because most of that top 8's in Northeast Iowa.
Sure
10.
is.
So between
Right.
Albert Lee, Don Bosco, Wilton, and then again Jessup. I mean, actually, all of those schools are north and east of I-80
Sure are.
and I-35. So
Yep.
I think the 9th ranked team is Riverside Oakland, which would be a Southwest Iowa team, kind of down by Council Bluffs. I'm sure the state would love to be able to get them as a host site,
Right,
just
right.
to help out the
Spread it out a
logistics,
little bit, yeah.
the logistics issues
Well,
that they may be having.
We've seen some cold nights on a Tuesday regional before traveling a long ways to wrestle. So it'd be very hopeful if we can stay in the top 8 and stay home. So, so we'll see how it goes. Looks like we're still wrestling a little bit of JV here, and
Nope.
Osage boys are warming up a little bit.
All right, Ted and I are going to take a short break before we come back in for the next duel. I'd stay tuned because I can't tell how many more matches there's going to be before the varsity action between Lake Mills and Osage starts. But for now, we'll see you in a bit. All right, looks like we're getting right here into the duel. They just finished the coin flip and shook hands.
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready to go, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Didn't have too much of a break.
no, good.
I see, well, we'll see what's happening here. So Lake Mills has a decision to make. So
That looks like that's their main guy, right?
that's Lucas Oldenkamp.
Yep, he's going to come out.
And then we're sending out, looks like Jackson Lofton.
Okay.
So I think we're looking for some matchups here since we're open at 120.
Lake Mills, Lucas Oldenkamp. Preston Fire.
Like I say, Lucas Oldcamp, he's one of their better guys. He's ranked number 4 right now.
Jackson Lofton.
Medaled a couple times already at state. Been there 3 times. Senior here at 113. And that's going to be a takedown for Lake Mills. He's getting the cradle locked up right away. He's turning him. That's a fall for Lake Mills. All right, it's going to be interesting to see who they send out here at 120. For Osage, it's going to be Preston Byer.
From Osage is Preston Fire. And Lake Mills, Case Casperson.
Okay, so they're 20. This is Lake Mills' 20-pounder, Case Casperson,
Okay.
sophomore. And he's going to wrestle Preston Byer here, who's a senior for Osage. You say Preston's bumping up from 113 to 120, filling for Finn tonight. He's hurt, so.
Rockford open. At 120, Dylan Terminator.
Can you get the score board on there or not really?
To our duel or this other duel?
That, yeah,
Yep, I got eyes on it.
kind of.
Yep.
At 126.
All right, the ref's at the head table. I think he's trying to decide the check-in, like the odds and evens,
Oh,
or
sure.
confirm that with the table to see who's supposed to be checking in first. So.
Right.
132.
So that's what is causing our delay at the moment. I tell you, it is important, that coin flip and who checks in wrestlers. I mean, a lot of these duels become chess matches, Ted.
Well, and the head coach for Lake Mills, Alex Brandenburg, he is the king of it too. He can bump like no other. He's won a lot of duels that way. So,
Rockford open.
but you have to have somebody good to fill in when you bump.
You sure
I
do.
mean,
You sure do.
you know,
It
and
looks
it's
like-
it's risky too because when you bump a guy up,
They're giving up weight.
a good kid can look pretty average pretty quick.
Yep.
So,
From Rockford, Alex Baltus. From Eagle Grove, open.
you're right, and the getting hurt factor too, right?
57. Rockford is open. Eagle Grove.
All right, ref's out to center. Looks like we're going to start this match. Oh, they are going to switch,
gonna
switch
switch.
leg bands.
Yep, there you go. Well, it's only fitting that the Osage has the green leg band. It makes it a lot easier for the ref. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like I see Coach Jennings and Coach Brandenburg both have smiles over there for the moment, Ted. But
They're sitting really close to each other, too. We'll see how the duel goes here for them. So they might scoot further away as it goes.
oh, nice fireman
Nice
there.
takedown by
Yeah.
Preston here. He's got the leg split. Needs to keep those legs split. There, he's got the leg hooked. Now Lake Mills got his legs back underneath of him. So Preston's coming across with a butcher here, working on getting a cradle.
And
Close to getting it
about
locked
got
up.
it locked up.
Needs to block off that leg. Steps back over to do that right now. Now I think he might have it locked up. We can't really see from this angle.
It is tough.
He's working on it anyway. He's doing the right thing. Oh, now Lake Mills got out of the cradle.
Yeah. You got to work that faster. You got to get that elbow. I mean, you don't like hanging out, over the,
Right.
over the head,
Right.
for too long.
Got to block that leg to get it close to the head too. So otherwise they just scoot on you.
Well, and this is probably a case where, I don't know what the 20-pounder weighed in at for Lake Mills, but,
Right.
7 pounds of muscle, a lengthier guy, it's going to be a little bit tougher to get that cradle locked
That's
up.
exactly right. Preston's doing a real good job of riding him, though. There's only 39 seconds left in the first period. Bumps him ahead. It's kind of one of those swing matches here that we kind of
Yeah,
talked
this is
about.
one that we kind of need to go our way.
Right.
Got to take these rims where we can get them. Preston's in a good spot here.
Got the arm pin behind his back.
Might be a good spot to try to lock a bar in. He does.
Got a wrist
He's
tie.
got the wrist. He's got 12 seconds to run it.
Yep.
And it's like to see him with that other wrist to jump the side and run it over, just run it over his head a little bit there.
Yep.
But
Well, if nothing else, he's wearing him down big time. Just needs to keep that pace going here.
Hey, good period there. Bayer leads 3-0.
It's going to be Lake Mills' choice. They're going to defer. We're going to pick both up.
Yeah, the scores are going to confuse the crowds because Lake Mills leads 6-0, but Osage leads this match 3-0, but they're showing them on the same side currently
Right.
on the scoreboard.
Yep. They do have it. They do have it mistaken.
So that's going to throw some folks off in the crowd.
Right.
For some astute students of the sport, us, Ted, it's not going to throw us off, though, today.
Well, it's a good thing you told me, otherwise it would have. All right. Well, Preston just got another takedown, so he leads 6-1 now. Now that's a third takedown. Leads 9-1. Going to cut him again. Kind of having his way with him here right now. In again, deep. Scores 9-2. Now that's 3 takedown. That's going to be 12-2. Just needs to keep his cool here a little bit.
I like this. Yeah, we just got to stay in position when
Yep.
we get going in that. I mean, because it gets to a point where,
Right.
you want those so bad that you're just kind of start running it fast and loose. And
Right.
as long as he stays in good position, I think he's fine here. He's clearly the better technician in this match.
Needs to bump him ahead. There's a minute left in the second period. He leads 12-2. Just needs to watch out that he doesn't get any junk thrown on him here.
Yeah, we did see one of those down at Battle Waterloo. So,
Mhm.
you see that happen to wrestlers sometimes. Seeing kids at the state tournament.
Right.
Well, there's one he just got out muscled. I think,
Right,
Ted.
right. Lake Mills got the takedown there, so that makes the score 12-6 here. Now he's trying his shot at the cradle.
Preston's doing a good job of fighting hands
He's
there.
got the hand tied up, so
Oh, and he may come out here. It's a good spot.
Preston's working on getting a
working.
reversal on him. He needs to pop the
I
head.
think he needs a head hunt there,
He's
too.
popping the head right now. He gets a reversal, so the score is going to be 14-6 in favor of Preston. Now he's coming across. Still working on that cradle. There's 11 seconds left. It's going to be Lake Mills' choice in the third period. We're up by 8 right now in this match.
I wonder if they won't try going up. Maybe they'll go neutral.
I bet they will. They're going to be head hunting.
Oh, down they send him. Well, I suppose you maybe going to go for the points.
Maybe
try to wipe the bonus off here.
try a Peterson or something like that to get big points.
Uriah Soto and Slater Gold.
See, we're up 14-6 in this match right now with Preston Bayer at 120. Bumps him good.
I don't think the ref saw Preston didn't start on a knee there.
Oh,
He was really leaning into him. I saw Coach Brandenburg get a chuckle there, but he's maybe trying to get on his toes there and get a little leverage to start this
I
period.
like his pace in this match. Preston's doing a good job. Looks like his pace is excellent in this match. Just needs to keep his cool a little bit here and not get too far out front. He's going for broke, but
Yeah, I know he'd like a few more points. We're up by 8 right now.
right.
So it'd be nice to stay in a position where we're getting bonus. I'm sure he's going to be working for a fall.
Minute left in the third period. Bayer still got Lake Mills flat.
Just working wrists here, which that's a good spot to be.
Getting a little high out front there. He needs to come back. There he's got the arm pin back now.
See if we can't. See, a lot of wrestlers work this into a bar arm. See what Preston does. He's going to try to post the shoulder maybe.
Well, I tell you, if they were given riding time, he'd have 6 minutes of riding time right now,
He
just
sure
about.
would.
So Doing real good on that. Needs to set up a pinning combination. He's working on the
He
farmer
is
spin.
working.
Now
Oh, he's in a good spot here. Just can't get rolled through.
He's getting back points. He's got him
Can't-
pretty
oh,
tight.
he's in a good spot here. Settle in,
He's
Preston.
got at least 4 back. 23 seconds left. He's got plenty of time. This ref does slap the mat pretty quick, I noticed tonight, so we'll see what happens in this match.
Preston's really heavy here. He's in a really good spot.
Oh, he's pretty flat. I don't know. There's
10 seconds.
8 seconds. There's a little bit of a gap, but boy, he's flatter than a
He's
pancake
flat
right there.
there.
Ref can't see it. He's on the wrong side of the wrestler. Well, okay, that's going to be
Came away with the
it's going
major.
to be 4 back, so that's going to be 18-6.
18 to 6. Beyer
Yep.
wins. Major decision.
Yep. Yep.
14 points for Osage.
All right, up next we're going to Jasper Sonberg's going to come out at 126, and he's going to wrestle somebody that looks tough here.
Royce Peterson is his name.
Royce Peterson, I know that name.
Yep. So that'd be, I believe, the younger brother of Brett Peterson. Was that who it was? Who
Okay.
graduated a couple years ago.
Sure. Yep.
Um,
He's a junior for Lake Mills. I don't have him on the radar, but I remember back in the day and used to give Blake some fits. So
Yep. Yeah, he was right in there.
he's
Tyson
tough.
and Blake's weight,
Right,
right in there.
right.
Him and Brandenburg, they were like,
yeah.
there's probably a number of brackets. The 4 of them might have been in. Ted.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough back then. Anyway, Peterson is a junior, so Jasper is a sophomore here for Osage. We're at 126. Lake Mills leads 6-4 right now in the duel.
Now, Royce Peterson, these last couple years, we've talked about Lake Mills lower weights being pretty tough. Well, Hayden Helgeson was down at 26. They had
Right.
the Oldenkamp kid down there.
Right.
He's been a guy that's been stuck behind them. Solid wrestler, you can see here.
Sure.
Jasper gets a takedown there most times. Well, he
Yep,
finished
he
it.
does.
but-
He does. Yep. Real good.
But Peterson had that whizzer in there and just gave Jasper a hard time. He's right
tough.
back up already.
Jasper's doing a good job of riding him here. Now he goes for the suicide cradle, and he's got it locked up. He's got 4 back. He's pretty tight.
He's in a good
There's a
spot
lot of
here.
time. There's 52 seconds left. You just need to settle back in a little bit. Knee in the side, pull it back just a little bit. He's got a little bit of air between him and Peterson. He needs to suck it up a little tighter.
Well, Peterson's doing a good job of kind of keeping that back flexed, and you'll see him post his elbow sometimes
Right.
there.
Boy,
that
I'll
just
tell ya.
makes it impossible to flatten him out. Some of those guys
he's
just
going to get away.
have a
Yep.
talent for that.
Yeah, he probably had a lot of experience wrestling, like you say, those other rated kids from Lake Mills that he was behind the last few years. So, but Sonberg gets 4 back out of it, so he leads 7-0 right now. Still in the first period.
He's working inside cradle. He's going to try here. Oh, now he's back to the cross
9
face.
seconds left. Real aggressive here.
Trying to work a butcher. I like how aggressive he is, and he just is going from, one attempted pinning combination or turning move to the next.
Right.
I know the referees like to see that as well.
Absolutely. Okay, it's going to be Lake Mills' choice. They're going to pick both up. Going into the second period, Sonberg leads 7-0. Like I say, this Royce Peterson, he's dangerous. Sonberg's trying to come around the outside, doing a real good job, and gets the takedown. That makes the score 10-0 here right now. He's kind of dominating on his feet here right now. He wants to cut him here. He didn't quite have him cleared. Now he cuts him, makes the score 10-1. Takes another shot, a little bit extended.
A little bit of extended there, yeah.
Needs to suck it up a little bit here.
Yep, switching off to
He's still in on it.
2.
Tighten it up. Now he goes to a bear hug situation. He's got a hold of the
Peterson's
leg.
got a hard whizzer.
Yep, this is going to probably end in a stalemate more than likely, unless Sonberg can limp arm out.
It's tough to limp out arm on that when a guy's got
tough.
that.
It's very tough.
Because he's got in, I think Peterson has his own ankle too, which then stops it even more.
Right.
I can't tell
See what
underneath
happens
there.
here. Yep, they're going to probably come off the mat. They're going to call it off the mat. Stalemate. Sonberg leads 10-1 here. 57 seconds left in the second period. Right on the edge of the mat. Peterson tries a duck through. Sonberg returns back up. No points here yet. They're head to head. Now Sonberg's got elbow control. 22 seconds left here. Right on the edge of the mat. They're going to call it off here because he steps off on the wood. 12 seconds left in the second period.
Be nice to get a score here. You don't want to get out of position. Oh,
Peterson takes some shot. Sonberg shucks him by and gets around for three. Beautiful.
Sure got
4
it. 4
seconds
seconds
left.
to go. Short time scoring.
Nice. That makes the score 13-1.
We're in a good spot. I imagine we'll go neutral. Sure do.
You pick both up.
I don't know why, you're just not going to go underneath a guy like that. Why do
No,
it?
not a good choice. Lake Mills is full of cradles.
Yeah,
They're
he's
full of
up,
them.
he's up 12. One takedown makes it
Right.
a tech fall here.
Right.
You don't need the point.
Don't tie up with him. Shoot low. Shoot a leg. Shoot outside leg. What he's been doing, it's been working. Don't let him go head hunting on you. Here now, Peterson goes for a fireman's, and Sonberg needs to extend his leg out, and Peterson's still working on that fireman's.
Awkward position
Sonberg's in a
here.
little bit of a bad way here.
Oh, no.
Now Peterson's got the takedown, and he's cranking him hard. Sonberg's in a bad spot right now.
Sonberg.
They call the fall. Just kind of goes to show you how bad things can happen quickly on,
They sure
on a good wrestler
They
like
sure
that.
can. Yep.
We've seen Peterson do that before. Tough guy. Next up, we're going to be at 132. It's going to be Easton Sonberg. Carter Christensen for Lake Mills, a senior. You could say they've got quite a few seniors listed here for Lake Mills. For Osage, we got Easton Sonberg. He's a junior. Lake Mills leads 12-4 right now, going into 132 here. We started at 113.
There's Easton with the takedown there with the go behind.
I'm just counting the seniors that they have. Lake Mills has 12 seniors on their starting lineup here. That's Easton with a tight cradle. That's a fall for Osage. Good job, Easton. So we trade pins here.
Yeah, needed that comeback. We got Vance here.
Yep, that makes the score Lake Mills 12, Osage 10. We're going to have Jacob Vance coming out here at 138. And he's going to... Carter Helgeson, I believe, is who it is.
That's
Carter
correct.
Helgeson,
This is Carter Helgeson.
which I don't know him, but I know the name Helgeson. Probably tough.
Yeah, it's kind of Helgeson and Lake Mills is the name's been around for a long time here.
Back in my days, a lot of these guys are mine and your age. The
Oh,
dads, dads are.
Yep.
Yep. And some of them went down to Des Moines, and they've got kids wrestling down there.
They sure do. Yeah, in the Johnston district.
Johnson, you bet.
Oh yeah, multiple place winners, state champions out of that family. Yep, they're originally from Lake Mills.
You bet. And that's a quick takedown for Carter Helgeson. Like I say here, he's another senior here. Like I say, been hanging out for a long time over here, so he's got a lot up his sleeve. I don't have him on the rating radar, but that doesn't mean anything. So
no.
Now Vance is trying to come around for a reversal here. Actually, he got the one escape, so he's going to get the takedown. That should be a takedown.
They're going to call fleeing the mat.
Okay,
they're going to fleeing the mat.
I'd rather have the takedown. How about give us fleeing the mat and a takedown? No, he's not going to do it. He's just going to give us one for fleeing the mat. Brent's going to say, hey, how about give us a takedown and fleeing? So that's going to make the score 3-2 in favor of Helgeson. They're talking about it. Refs at the head table talking about it. See what happens here. Jennings is saying the same thing. We should get a 3 and a 1 there. The ref is not agreeing, but sometimes the refs can be wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to be 3-2 in favor of Helgeson.
Well, and I've rarely will you see a ref change their call either, but you know,
Right.
as a coach, you got to let them know you're
Right.
you're watching, and
you bet.
I mean, there's an appropriate way to do it, and I don't think Coach Jennings got out of line at all there, and the ref didn't call anything on it.
No.
So.
The only time they ever change their mind is if there's another second ref that's working with them, and they'll have a discussion. But that's also rare that they ever reverse their decision. So right now, Helgeson leads 3-2 here. We got 38 seconds left in the first period. Vance has got throws him.
Oh yeah,
Gets it.
that looks
That's
tight
for
down
sure.
there.
That's for sure 4. Pin. Good job, Jacob. That was a surprise. We needed that.
This looks like Caleb Scogan to me coming out to wrestle Blake.
Okay. Looks like he'd be a sophomore for Lake Mills. Team score is going to be Lake Mills 12 and Osage 16. Like I say, that pin in Helgeson, that was a big deal there for Osage. So.
Yeah, we're going to be, after this match, we're going to be coming into the meet, some of the meet at Lake Mills' lineup.
Absolutely, the guys we were talking about. Going to be a takedown for Blake. Must have a little blood here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Somebody's got blood. Maybe it's Blake. Not sure who it is. He's claiming blood? Okay. Must have a little bit they have to wipe up. Team score right now is Lake Mills 12, Osage 16. We started at 113, so we're going to end up at 106. And right now at this time, Lake Mills is open at 106. We'll see if they show up with anybody when the time comes, but
I have a feeling that heavyweight match is going to be a really big one, especially now, Ted.
ooh. Definitely going to need the new improved ledger out there. All right, we're going to start back at the minute 30 left in the first period. Lake leads 3-0. Blake's working on several different things. He can't quite commit to any of them here yet. He's looking at the assassin, but I don't know if it's there or not. Lake Mills is doing a real good job of blocking that off, so I don't know if that's going to work. But
Blake has a way of making things happen.
He's forcing it. He did get a couple back on that, but it wasn't quite right. He got 4 on that. Didn't look like he was there that long, but they gave him 4 back. It's 40 seconds left in the first period. Score's 7-0 here with 29 seconds left in the first period.
We're going back to center.
So far, it looks like Lake Mills has wrestled straight up. Everybody that they have listed for their starters has been coming out
so
here.
far.
So,
Yep.
no games yet. That's going to be the end of the first period. We're going to go into the second period. Lake leads 7-0. It's going to be Red's choice. Lake Mills defers. Lake's going to take down. Wakes up to his feet and
gets the
escape
escape.
for one. They score 8-0 right now. Lake's in deep on a takedown.
Yeah. Well, Scogan's doing I guess a good job of
Not getting pinned.
not getting pinned. He
Right.
is.
Yep. That's another takedown. That's going to be 14-1.
Kind of want to see. I know Blake at this point is going to try to work for a fall for a while. I mean, the tech's going to be there into the third, so
Right.
I think we just try to grind it out.
Right. One more score here, and it's going to be a tech no matter what he gets for. Oh, yeah, we don't want stalling points, though.
No.
Scores 14-1 here in favor of Blake. .46 seconds left. Might have to try a different type of a turn. Well, that's going to be an escape. That's going to make the score 14-2. Oh, that's a takedown. That's going to be a tech. It's going to be 15-2.
Well,
all right, next up, we got one of their best wrestlers right here coming up. It's going to be Stevie Brandenburg. Highly ranked. Ranked fourth right now at 150. He's been to state a couple times, got one medal last year. And wrestled Tyson Stangl, been to state also as well.
yeah, went his freshman year, missed last year.
Yep.
He's going to be gunning for it again this year.
You bet.
He might be on the Scogan plan here, wrestling Brandenburg, but well,
Sure.
he's
Brandenburg
circling
gets
a little bit
takedown.
there.
Brandenburg gets a turn here. Kind of on the edge of the mat.
Minute 20, that's a long time to be fighting
Long
off.
time, yep. Long time. Tyson's the king of bridging, though.
He does have a nice bridge going there.
Yep.
Again, that gets tough for a while.
It's a long time to bridge. There's a minute 8 left there.
He was able to fight off it.
He does fight
so
off
did a
it.
good
That's
job
4
there.
back there, so. Yep.
Brandenburg's waiting for Tyson to do something so he can get into another pinning combination, whether
Tyson's
it be
got his head up. Good. Off the mat. So they're going to do a restart. Osage leads the team score right now, 21-12. .46 seconds left in the first period. Tyson's doing a good job of frustrating him here.
Yeah, a little bit of a role reversals between these last two matches of what we've seen here so far, Ted.
It's all part of the game.
Yeah, it sure is.
We know how to wrestle Stevie, so like I say, we've all seen him enough to know we can frustrate the heck out of him here, so and that's what we want to do.
Tyson is one of those Gumby type You know,
Yeah.
he's been little. I don't know if I'd say he's double jointed, but he is pretty stretchy down there.
Yeah,
So
Stevie's
it can
not
be
going
tough
to
to.
get. Yeah, Stevie's not going to get anything off this. Tyson's just fighting it off, and
Well, the other thing, Stevie can't just sit on hips there either and just
Right.
kind of like pull on arms and
Yeah,
like,
that's-
he does do a good job there of making it look like he's working, really hard on something. I don't know if I agree as much on some of the.
yeah, you're supposed to get out. You're supposed to get out.
You got to be running
side.
stuff. You can't
Yeah,
just shake a guy, but.
right. They're going to give Brandberg his choice. He's going to pick both up here. Second period.
Yep,
Tyson faces him.
keeping an elbow,
Good.
circles, and
Nothing yet. Oh, I disagree with that call. They're off the mat. But anyway, some of these calls I'm not liking tonight, Rob. Anyway, there was no control there when they went off the mat. But they're going to call it a takedown. Score's going to be 10-0. Tyson's working up. Stevie's working on the cradle, but Tyson's got his hand posting out front. Tyson's doing a good job of fighting here in this match. Tyson's back up to his base. Now he's working on standing up. Brandenburg's laying right on top of him. He needs to get off the side if he does. Otherwise, I feel like top should be getting called for stalling here. But
yeah, he's trying to work some stuff, but he isn't committing himself.
Right.
He's not getting off to the side. He's just doing everything
Right.
from on top of the hips.
Yep. We got some blood here. No?
Got something. I don't know if they were just talking about the elbow, talking the potentially
Little-
dangerous stuff or not. But
Could be. I think Tyson's got a little mat burn on his elbow, but it's not.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
not bleeding. It's
Yep.
just raw. Yep.
probably stinging a little bit.
Yep. 35 seconds
Well,
left. Looks like.
that's the correct call. That's a caution. You got to
Okay.
signal that.
Yep. So Stevie tried a optional start. Ref cautioned him. 35 seconds left in the second period. Tyson does a quick sit.
It's like he's scooting back into him.
Tyson reaches up, peels the hand, and controls the hand on the cradle, so Stevie can't get the cradle. Stevie's trying to get the assassin, but Tyson's got the hand. There's nothing there, so Tyson's doing a good job of staving him off here. 8 seconds left in the second period. And that's going to be the period. So we're going to go into the third period. It's going to be Tyson's choice. He's going to pick down. I think that's a good choice.
I agree.
He's doing a good job. Stevie's going to cut him. Okay, it's going to be 10-1 here. Start of the third period. Tyson's hanging right in there.
Yep.
Fighting it. Stevie with a hard Kelly here. Gets the take. Oh, he's got his shoulder in a bad way. Oh.
Battle Tyson. Well, he's not.
He's bridging. Tyson's bridging good.
Well,
Brandenburg's getting some
if
back.
he
Tyson's
fights,
coming
if
back
he fights
off of it.
to his stomach here.
Yep. Tyson's
Well,
doing a
he's
great
got a
job
good
of
bridge.
bridging. Now he's settling in tight. Minute 22 left in the third period. Now Tyson's still fighting.
Well, we'd love to get to our.
If Tyson could,
We can punch through here.
right. He's got him. They call the fall. Tyson did a good job of fighting it off, but when he stepped over and got double legs on him, it was virtually impossible to get out of that position.
Lake Girls Hayden Helgeson. For Osage, Ty Boyd.
So at 157, we've got Ty Voigt for Osage. He's going to be wrestling Hayden Helgeson, they said. He got 4th in 2023 and 7th in 2022.
He was in a pretty tough district last year. Didn't qualify for the state tournament.
Okay, you bet. I see he's not rated this year, but he's a couple-time medal winner here. So.
Well, I tell you, he did knock off the first match of the season. He knocked off a kid from Hampton Dumont that got 3rd in Tucker's bracket last year.
Amazing. And that was this year.
Yeah, just the start of this year, yeah.
And that's takedown for Helgeson. Looks to me like another senior here. One of the 7 seniors that they got on their team here starting. Team score is Lake Mills 18, Osage 21 right now. Like you say, starting at 150, they really are kind of getting into the meat of their wrestlers here. So.
Yep. Ty's doing a good job of fighting off so far here. Oh.
Helgeson's got that arm cranking that bar really hard. He's got the wrist tie as well. He's getting back points. "36 seconds left in the period. There's a little bit of gap there. If Ty can just hang in there for 24, now Ty fights it off and gets back to his belly. It's going to be 4 back. It's going to be 7-0 here in favor of Helgeson. 15 seconds left in the first period.
Must be blood.
Looks like we got a little bit of blood on the mat. Helgeson's walking over to get taken care of, so. Like I say, we got quite a few seniors coming up here yet for Lake Mills here. There's Helgeson here at 157 is a senior. Cody Cox coming up for Lake Mills at 165 is a senior. 190 they've got a senior, and at heavyweight they got a senior. So Lake Mills is senior heavy here this year. So. Cleaning up the blood, we're going to have a restart here. 5 seconds left in the first period. Helgeson leads Voigt 7-0 right now, the first period, at 157. Helgeson's choice. He's going to defer. Ty's going to go both up. Helgeson reaches for a shot, nothing there. Reaches for another shot, too far out there. He's in deep on the Ty's leg. Ty's peeling the hands. Now he reaches across, gets both ankles, and they're going to give him a takedown. They go off the mat. They're going to do a restart here with 1:24 left in the second period. Helgeson leads 10-0 right now. Helgeson bumps him. Has him flat right now.
Kind of just riding hips.
Yep. Working on that head lever on that right side. Now he's got a wrist tie on the right side. Going for a quick tilt. Getting nothing.
He does have a real deep waist there, I see, all the way under the
He did.
side.
Ty creates a little space. Push him back and up. Keep him on the mat, Ty. Oh, something big was coming there, but we went off the mat. So Ty created a little bit of space there. And If we would have had about another 5 feet, I think he could have got a reversal on him. But anyway, we're going to do a restart. There's 46 seconds left in the second period. Ty's trying to create a little bit more space here. You can say Helgeson's got a deep waist on that left side. My gosh.
Trying to fight hands a little bit here.
It goes with the head
I tell
lever.
you, that deep waist, it makes it real tough to knee slide, Ted. I mean,
It does.
you look at
It
those
does.
situations, it's like, oh, knee slide, but like you
can't
got a
do
deep
anything.
waist like that, you can't get the hips out.
Plus,
so.
they take your breath away when they got you that deep. You can't hardly breathe. "11 seconds left in the second period here. All right, we're going to go. Lake Mills is going to have their choice. They're going to pick down. No, they're going to pick both up.
They went both up.
Change their mind. Helgeson leads 10-0 here in the third period at 1:57. Takes a shot, misses it. Ties, does a reshot.
Thought we had a fireman's coming, but Helgeson did a good job of fighting it off. It looked like Ty was looking to set that up.
Yeah.
To me, anyway, it did. I'm not sure if you saw that or you think the same thing, Ted. He does have a real nice fireman's. I've seen some matches
still
where
in
they
it.
get a guy on it.
He's still thinking about it. Now Helgeson takes another shot. Now Ty does a reshot. Helgeson again with the shot. Now Ty tries nothing there, off the mat. Definitely slowing Helgeson down here quite a bit. Now he gets in deep on a leg. Ty's hipping into him. He's got the whizzer on him.
He's going to try to keep him in front.
He's got the leg. Helgeson's still got the leg. Ty's trying to set up the all or nothing.
Yeah, his coaches are coaching him to stay low. They're
right.
coaching him out of it. They've seen it.
Yep. Now he stands up into it.
He is staying low. Doesn't want to commit, overcommit.
Ty's still hanging in there. Now he sprawls back, pops a leg. Needs to straighten the leg. 33 seconds left. If he could straighten the leg, he could maybe do a go-around on him. He needs to reach back and peel that
slide
hand.
down, peel it.
Yep. There he's working on that. Right on the edge of the mat. They're going to call stalemate. I think
Well,
that's right
I tell
there.
you what, just the threat of that all or nothing there, Ted, I think that allowed Ty to stay in a good position because
Right.
Helgeson couldn't really commit.
Yeah, the deeper he got in on that shot, the better Ty's odds were of getting that. So 16 seconds left.
And to Ty's credit, he didn't try hitting it when it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So kept fighting off of
Yeah,
it.
right.
Oh, it'd be nice to be able to cut this down to just a 3-point.
Sure. He tries.
But,
He takes a good shot
It
there.
was a good period.
3 seconds left. Yep. Like I say, he really slowed his steam down here. You know, Helgeson was leading 7-0 after the first period. And Ty did a real good job of staying in that match and not giving up a attack on that. So he loses 10-0, but that was a good match for us.
165 Osage, Brock Trees, Lake Mills, Cody Cox.
Okay, for Osage, we got Brock Trees coming out with 165, and we've got Cody Cox coming
Cody
out.
Cox checking in. So
Checking
we got
in, yep.
22-21. Lake Mills leads the duel right now. So we
Right.
got a close one. We anticipated a good duel.
We know we have a forfeit at 190, so we're going to give up 6 there for sure.
Anticipating we getting 6 at 106.
Right. That would be a trade.
So as far as contested matches, it looks like we've got 4 more contested matches. So we're going to need a little more bonus
Right.
than they get if we split the matches, or we got to get 3 of them.
Right. Brock tries to throw. He gets a takedown, gets him off center, and takes advantage of the momentum.
I love seeing the different styles across our lineup, Ted. You know,
A lot of different things.
a lot of different things.
Brock's
Makes
good
it a
at,
lot of fun to watch.
right. He's good at the freight train double, freight train anything. Gets some momentum going. A lot of times he can capitalize on that. 52 seconds left. This Lake Knowles wrestler's pretty stout compared to a lot of their. Usually, a lot of them tend to be stringy and long.
Yeah,
and
he's real broad through the chest.
this wrestler
Real,
here,
real solid.
thick. Yep. Brock
Brock
with a
does-
deep waist far ankle. Nice. Stepping into him. Working, getting aggressive here. Working on looking for a cradle. Needs to bump him up. Bump him down, I mean. Lake Mills has reached up, he's got his wrist. Now Brock's got a good wrist tie on both sides. Left side now for sure. "17 seconds left here. Need to kind of stay back a little bit, not give up that escape here. Lake Mills is working on standing up. 8 seconds left. Now they get a reversal quick with 2 seconds left. Makes the score 3-2. Osage defers. Lake Mills takes his headgear off. Needs to put it back on.
I think they're going to extend him a little grace. It did look like it was kind of slipping down on his head. He had to
Okay.
take it off. But
Okay. We're going to start the second period. Trees leads 3-2. Oh, caution on bottom. Oh, they call it caution on Brock. It looked to me like it was caution on bottom, but
yeah.
okay.
Did they say he was on his hip or instead of on his belly? I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, he said his hand wasn't positioned quite right. Escape by Lake Mills. That makes the score 3-3.
I haven't seen Lake Mills do much other than tie so far. He did kind of bull into him. Looked like maybe he was taking a half shot there. I'm going to try a Russian tie here.
Oh, was in deep on that leg, but he's still driving forward.
Yeah, he's doing a good job and not staying underneath him.
We needed about another 5 feet there on the mat.
Sure did, and we'd have had it.
All right.
He's getting after it.
Brock's got good momentum here. The score's 3-3.
He looks like he's wearing Cox down a little bit.
I agree.
Cox was a
I
little
agree.
slow going back to the middle.
I don't think Brock gets tired, does he? I don't think he does.
I don't know that he does.
I haven't
He's
seen
got
it.
a motor, that's for sure.
Cox is in deep on a bear hug. Doesn't have it locked up yet, though. Brock is hanging in there. They go off the mat.
Well, Lake Mills coaches are wanting to stall there, but you know you can't be the aggressor the whole match and
Right.
then just get pushed off and then,
Right. Osage coaches are saying don't tie up like that again here. So,
no, you don't want that.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to give up a big move here. I mean, oh,
Brock is hanging in there. Lake Mills steps in now. Brock is fighting it off. Right on the edge of the mat. They're going to call it off the mat. 38 seconds left in the second period.
sorry folks at home, I didn't follow with the camera there. Missed that.
Got 38 seconds left. Still 3-3. Brock Trees out here at 165. Lake Mills is wanting to tie up here, and Brock's been doing a real good job of digging out of that. Now Brock pushes into him. Tries a headlock and slips. That's going to be a takedown. It's going to make the score 6-3 in favor of Lake Mills. 11 seconds left. We got one more period to go here yet. So
I got to think we're going to go neutral in this third period,
If
Ted.
it's our choice, I would say definitely we need to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we did give up a takedown there, which you don't want to do. All
Right.
is not lost yet.
Right. Well, with the new scoring system, you can dig out of a hole really quick. So, and we're not in much of a hole here right now.
No.
Okay, they're gonna. Actually, if Brock would go down and then get.
Well, as long as we can
escape-
get out.
Right.
So,
that's the problem.
yeah, we go.
He's gonna go both up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lake Mills leads 6-3 right now, going into the third period.
Yeah, we got to get him out of position a little bit. We got to
Right.
move him around some.
Yep.
I mean, that was the key to, when
first
he had
takedown.
those shots, that first takedown, and then that
Absolutely.
one he about had in the second, getting him off the mat. We got to move him around a little bit.
Yeah, we don't want to be in this position tying up. though.
No,
We need to get back out of that position and, like you say, create some more space. There's no points there. Yep. Lake Mills wanted points on that, but they were off the mat before there was control.
yep, they sure were.
Brock needs to not tie up here and just work on these outside shots or freight train double here. Lake Mills is standing straight up, so Brock is in, needs to hang in there. He needs to keep pushing the pace. Lake Mills gets a takedown there. .58 seconds left in third period. Scores 9-3. Brock needs to dig up to his base. Lake Mills has got a bar arm on the right side. Needs to keep fighting here.
We do got a battle. Keep working up to our base.
35 seconds left. Like I say, with this,
I think that's the right call. Stalling red. He was just
right.
sitting there.
With the new scoring system, you can score a lot of points quick if you have the right move.
Yep. Got to have a first move off the whistle here. That's going to be key.
You bet.
Got 29.7 is what the clock is showing. Don't know if how well that matches track wrestling. Oh,
20 seconds left. Brock needs to get back up to his base.
yeah, Lake Mills is comfortable just being real heavy here.
Yeah. And in all honesty, probably Lake Mills wrestler has some weight on Brock too. Brock is,
He does. I know Brock's working to fill the weight out a little bit more here.
it's hard to gain weight during season though.
Yep,
Lake
it
Mills
is.
wins 9-4. So, okay, next up, we're gonna have Gavin Muller's gonna come out.
Gavin Muller. Lake Mills, Luke Field.
Luke Field, I think they said. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna send out. Looks like it's their main guy. He's a freshman. Luke Field gonna wrestle Gavin Muller, sophomore, at 175. Score is Lake Mills 25, Osage 21. Gavin in deep, gets a takedown quick. Working hard here. Gonna do a restart. Right off the whistle, Gavin bumps him. Gets him broken down, has an arm behind his back. Say this team score right now is Lake Mills 25, Osage 21. We're at 175. We started at 113. We do have a couple forfeits on the way here. Pretty sure we're open at 190, and according to the program, Lake Mills is open at 106, so we might trade forfeits here. Minute 12 left in the first period. Gavin's getting a little high here on him. Trying to pull him back. Lake Mills reaches up, grabbing the leg. A lot of time left here, 55 seconds. Nothing wrong with a good crossface.
No.
Lake Mills didn't like it, but I didn't see anything wrong with that crossface. Working on a cradle. Might have
Like
it locked up. He's got it locked up.
Suicide.
Oh, he's got to take his time.
Yeah.
He's got to bump him, get him extended out so he can bring him back. He's bringing him back.
He's
21 seconds left.
Hopefully we got enough time to.
It's not real tight. I mean, it's tight, but it's just positioned a little bit wrong. His shoulders pop through. It's not a pinning cradle, I don't think, Rob. At this time.
Not yet. No,
not yet.
Well, he's got his
pushing
chin on
down
the
his chin
shoulder.
now. 2 seconds left.
We'll go into the second,
Right.
leading 7-0
That's
here.
going to be 4 points there. If he would have had a little bit more time, he could have settled into that. But
yeah, he could have. But yeah, once they slip that arm in and get that up, it's really tough to get that back.
Yeah. We're going to start the second period both up. Gavin leads 7-0. Gavin's definitely the aggressor here in this match. Doing all the moves. That's a nice takedown. Chuck by, go around for 3. That makes the score 10-0.
Yeah, we'd like to see, to get a tech or a pin here, just to get that lead. That
Right.
way, if you have a couple decisions in the last 2 matches, it would give us the slight edge
Right.
going into those.
Lake Mills is doing a good job of frustrating us.
Sure is.
This
We got a
match.
bar now.
Oh, they're going to call that a little bit too high.
Well, you get those lanky guys. They can do stuff with their shoulders to do,
Put themselves
give
in
it
that
a little
own,
more of a
in their own position.
Yeah.
They almost look that way. So it looks like Gavin cuts him. So the score is going to be 10-1 here. 53 seconds left in the second period. Lots of time. I'm waiting for Lake Mills to get dinged for stalling here. They've been doing a lot of backing up in this match. That's a takedown for Gavin.
He's working.
Oh, they didn't like that. They didn't like that crossface. They're gonna give Lake Mills a point there for unnecessary roughness.
I don't know. I didn't think it looked too bad, but
It didn't,
I
but
don't know. Maybe
the ref was only inches away, so
Yeah.
it looked probably worse to him than it did to us. So, oh, all right. Just both of them being warned a little bit here to just settle down and wrestle. Score's 13-3 in favor of Muller. 26 seconds left. Say we're in the second period. There's 10 seconds left.
I mean, Gavin is he wrestles
gonna be a
hard.
takedown.
He's an aggressive wrestler. I've never known him to be malicious.
Right. That's going to be a takedown. Score's going to be 16-3. And it's going to be Lake Mills' choice going into the third. He's going to pick up. Top.
Oh, right to his back. We'd like to see, but the
They're going to get a
reversal ends
reversal.
it.
Yep.
Well, that gives Osage the 26-25 lead.
Yep. Score's 18-3. Gavin wins.
Now, do they have 2 90-pounders listed, Ted? I just don't know who they're.
They do. They have 3.
Well, because I wonder
have
if they'll
3.
send a backup and then bump up the Grunov to wrestle Bear. I don't know. Well, but they had a junior at the weight anyway.
Right.
215, Lake Mills, Josiah Chono, and Osage, Ryan Fair.
Nope, they're actually sending their 215-pounder out against Ryan. Yep. Josiah Keljall. Junior is going to wrestle Ryan Bear. Ryan Bear is junior for Osage. Okay, so with that forfeit at 190, Lake Mills leads 31-26. And Bear should be takedown there, doesn't have it yet. Now he has it. Move by Lake Mills, and Bear counters with an excellent counter and gets the takedown on him.
You know, I've seen him like jump the hips, a number of times, and it seems to work out for him a lot, and I kind of brace myself a lot.
Right.
But, working a cradle there.
There's a lot of surprises in his bag, I'll tell you that.
He sure does.
So.
Moves real well for a 215-pounder.
Bet. Getting better. Lake Mills escapes for one.
Well, Bear does a nice job of blocking there when Keldall was.
Ryan scrambles good. There he pulls his headgear back on. .48 seconds left in the first period. Ryan Bear leads 3-1 in this match. Lake Mills takes a deep shot. Ryan does a good job of sprawling. He's just keep extending his leg.
Yep.
31 seconds left. He's doing a good job. There they're going to call stalemate.
It was a pretty quick stalemate. I don't know. I mean, I think one of the wrestlers could have done something, but they didn't really change position too quickly there.
Ryan with a good shot.
Nice.
He's in deep. There we go. Good job, Ryan. That's a takedown.
Very nice shot.
Gets Lake Mills to bail on that single and gets it in the air. Ryan's at 6-1 now. Now Lake Mills escapes. 3 seconds left in the first period. Now Bear in again on a shot. I think we found his weakness here.
Yeah, he's given it to us a couple times there.
Yep. All right, score 6-2 going in the second period. Bear has his choice. Lake Mills deferred. Ryan's going to pick both up. I agree with that.
I do too.
We know that.
We looked really good at the end of that period there. Plus, you don't know. I mean, sometimes, you go bottom against a guy that's a little taller and lankier than you. You just don't know what they're going to be as a rider, so why risk it?
Right.
Yeah. Especially after you look that good neutral.
Yeah, Lake Mills is good at cradles and good at quick tilts, and Ryan knows he can get to that left leg.
He does like leading with that left leg, but man, it is out there, Ted.
Right. We'll see if Ryan can capitalize on that again here this period. So Lake Mills wants to tie up. Minute 20 left in the second period. Nice shot again by Ryan. He's in on that leg. He's still fighting it off. Now you wanted to go to a bear hug, but anyway, pummels out of that.
Yeah, Lake Mills did a good job of fighting at that time.
Ryan's still in on that leg. He needs to keep that leg. There we go.
And back.
Takedown to his back. Now, did he get two back?
Oh, he counted 3 there.
Well, that's a takedown and 2 back.
Oh, and then 2 back.
There we go.
That throws me every time, Ted. So
it looked like 3 back. Yeah, so that was a 5-point move.
Swipes. Sure was.
11-2 here. Now we're sitting in the driver's seat here in second period with 42 seconds left. We got a little blood. We got blood, or what do we got here? No, just ankle band off, I guess. Score's 11-2. Ryan's Bears ahead. Say Lake Mills leads the duel right now, 31-26.
Yep.
We end at 106 is the last weight. According to the program, Lake Mills is open, but we will not believe that till we actually see that.
I'm with you, Ted.
Yep. Might be out in the halls right now recruiting a 6-pounder. I don't know. Lake Mills stands up, gets away for one. It makes the score 11-3. 30 seconds left in the second period. Ryan's been having real good luck getting in on that left side, so we'll see if he can continue with that. Another shot in. Now Lake Mills quick goes around. They get the takedown. So that makes the score 11-6 at the end of the second period. Lake Mills has his choice. Picks down.
You know, I like that Ryan was still aggressive there at the end of the period, going after what's been working for him. So, I mean, you're not going to get them all. We'll see.
Yep.
I'd like to see him stay aggressive here.
Leads by 5. He's been the aggressor in the match. Okay, so the score is going to be 11-6 in favor of Bear. Starting the third period. Ryan's got a good Russian tie on him right now. Takes that shot, boom. Right, takedown. Now he's getting real aggressive. He's got the butcher. A little too aggressive.
Got a little too far out front. Still not in a bad position here.
There, he's going to come back around, breaks him down, grabs the ankle, does the right thing there. Doesn't give up that point. Now they call stalemate because of the headgear.
Because of the headgear. I don't like that because I think he's we had his hips broken down.
We did. We were headed the right way with that. So scores 14-7 in favor of Bear. He's going to cut him.
Cut him, go neutral.
Yep. He had real good luck with that Russian tie here, this last position he was in. Score is going to be 14-8 here now in favor of Bear. Leads by 6. We're looking at trying to get an 8-point win here.
That'll give us a little bit of wiggle room in the heavyweight match. That's definitely a swing match.
Yeah. Bear with another shot. He's in deep. Now Lake Mills is coming around. And Lake Mills is going to get the takedown. Makes the score 14-11. 36 seconds left. Bear still in the lead. 30 seconds left. Bear needs to stay up tight. I think we're in a good position here right now. Just
got to keep
look
wrestling.
Away, peel the hands.
Seconds.
Bear still leads 14-11. There's 15 seconds left now. Bear's quick coming around, gets out for one. 15-11. 9 seconds left. Takes a shot. Now Lake Mills takes a shot. Bear's heavy in the hips. We're gonna end the match this way right here. 15-11, Bear wins. That's gonna be a regular decision. Should be 31-29.
31-29.
31-29 in favor of Lake Mills. So winner takes all at this match. Now we got Ledger Niels at heavyweight, ranked 4th, going against Wyatt Hanna, senior for Lake Mills, ranked 3rd. Like Rob said earlier, they wrestled twice last year. They split matches. Ledger in deep on a single. Now he covers. He's got to return him to the mat. Some refs will give a takedown in that position, but some don't. So Ledger's still in deep on that leg. Needs to lift it. Still in. Now Hanna sprawls out. Now Hanna's coming around. Now they're off the mat.
Wow.
No points.
What
no
a
points
scramble.
exchanged. No points exchanged there. Still 0-0.
You know, Ted, I'd have loved to seen that 126-pound match go the other way, but had it, we
Right.
wouldn't have. Well, it'd be exciting, but when the duel's on the line in a match like this,
These guys are both pretty ripped,
this
too.
is what it's all about.
This is not your typical looking heavyweights.
No, they're not.
They're not. These guys are football players, it looked to me like. So Lake Mills Tough dudes. We got some blood time on Ledger.
Yep. Oh, Hannah was strong through the hips there. Ledger was in on that.
Yeah, Ledger was in so deep. But big guys can travel a small distance pretty fast, so they got
They
off
sure
the mat.
can.
And
Well, and then, to Ledger's credit, Hannah got behind him and Ledger kept fighting,
got
and then
off
he
the mat
circled
there
out.
too.
And
Right.
if it got facing him,
Well, we're going to see fireworks.
oh, we are. There's going to be
Again.
some big.
And these guys are going to have to bang into each other next week at conference as well. So,
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yep,
What would that
that's-
be? 9 days from today.
Right. That's in St. Ansgar. Not this Saturday, but next. Both of them pummeling in here. A minute left in the first period. Got Ledger Niels at heavyweight against Hannah from Lake Mills.
What did Hannah place? 5th last year, Ted?
Feel like that's about right. Lake Mills leads the duel right now, 31-29. We're going to finish the duel at 106 with possibly a forfeit to Osage. 33 seconds left in the first period. Both guys are just feeling each other out here now a little bit. They both know what they've got in their back pocket.
Well, Ledger
so-
started the action there, and then
Sure
it's
did.
kind of like, that takes a lot. That took a lot of gas, I'm sure, out of both men.
Right.
This
16
one was probably
seconds.
going to be one on the mat.
Yeah. 8 seconds left in the first period.
Now, I don't recall who got choice in the last match, so I don't know who's going to get it here.
Right.
And looks like Osage.
Ledger's going to defer.
We're going to defer.
Hannah's going
I
down.
like the opportunity to ride him here. So we can break his hips down a time or two and wear on him a little bit. That would be ideal.
Hannah's right up to the mat and escapes for one. Pretty evenly matched.
I don't imagine either of these guys have wrestled a full 6 that often this year, Ted.
No. That's right. Off the mat.
That's the first time he's taken a shot there. Old Lake Mills bench was wanting to stall there, but
Nothing yet. So.
no, not quite yet.
Now
Can't
Ledger
blame
with
him
a
for trying.
nice shot, but he gets extended.
Oh,
Hannah comes around for a takedown.
oh. He was in nice, just got a little off
He
balance
did
there.
get overextended a little bit, kind of got caught on his hip. Hannah took advantage of it. We got a minute left in the second period. Ledger needs to refocus here now.
Work up, keep working
Yep.
up. Hannah's heavy on top here.
Hannah's working on a bar on the left side. Now Ledger fights out of it. Ledger needs to get, there he gets up. Now he gets taken back and returned to the mat. Hannah with a bar arm on the left side. 35 seconds left. Ledger's fighting it. They're right on the edge of the mat. He's close to getting some back points on Ledger. They're doing a 2 count, 3 count, 22 seconds left. They're almost off the mat. Wait a minute, they called a pin. They called a pin, but the ref says they're off the mat. The ref calls them off the mat. Ref says his foot came off the mat, so that was not a pin. They're going to give him 4 back. I agree with that call. His foot did come up.
Yep.
Scores 8-0. 17 seconds left in the second period.
There are fireworks already here, Ted.
Well,
Second period.
Thank God we had a second ref looking at that because
Yeah.
the ref that called the pin did not see that. 7 seconds left the second period. Hannah leads 8-0 going into the third period. It's going to be Ledger's choice. Ledger's going to pick both up. Ledger tries for a headlock, and he's close to getting it, but he doesn't have the arm.
But he only had one arm of his own, so.
Right. Nothing yet. Now Hannah's stepping over on him.
Trying,
no points
there's
yet.
nothing yet.
No points.
Nothing
Now they're going to
awarded.
give Hannah the takedown.
Oof,
It's loud in this gym. Scores 11-0 in favor of Hannah. Minute 24 left in the third period.
okay, that's potentially dangerous.
Oh man,
there.
that doesn't look good at all to me, but awful hard on that shoulder. Somebody needs to go out and do that to the ref. They're counting back points. They call a pin. All right, they call a pin, so
Yeah.
that's going to make the team score 37, Lake Mills 29, Osage. We'll see those guys wrestle again in a little over a week, so
We sure will. Sure will.
hoping for a different outcome next time. And we're going to have Nicholas Messersmith come out here, and he's going to receive a forfeit. So that's going to give us 6. So that's going to make final score Lake Mills 37, Osage 35. So that's the duel, folks. It was a good one. Just
Oh, it was a good duel.
everything
Was a
we
good
thought it
duel.
would be.
Yep.
So
Sure was.
Thanks for coming tonight. Drive home safe.
thanks everybody for listening, and we're going to sign off for now.
Yep. All right. Thanks, everyone.